This report today comes from Weymouth in Dorset, and I'm here to see what they have actually placed underneath this pier. It's basically a series of maritime shelters, and they've been made from recycled fishing nets, so it also gives creatures that live here a really good chance to have extra environments in which they can grow, breed and generally live safely. I'm going to be speaking with David Francis, who will explain more about this very interesting project, which has a huge amount of potential.
So I'm a keen diver. I've dived in various parts of the world, and I've seen artificial reefs that have been successful and unsuccessful. Here in Weymouth we've got a very rich marine environment, and it was obvious that if we could enhance that by using structures that provided surfaces for marine life to settle on, that would benefit the marine environment here and help to increase the density and diversity of marine life in the local area. So, sea hives themselves are made from recycled fishing net and other high density plastics, food grade plastics. Purpose being to find a use for a material that would otherwise be going to incineration or to landfill, and to make benefits from the beach cleanup exercises that people are conducting around the UK and in Europe. The structures themselves, very robust, and designed to last many years. They don't fragment and they don't disseminate or leach chemicals into the water. We manufacture them in Wales, assemble them in Somerset, and join them together to create structures that resemble rocky outcrops in the marine environment. We can't use 100% recycled fishing net because this is what happens. It's a bit too soft when it comes out of the mould and it collapses. So we've used a combination of recycled fishing net, which is what this material here is, with other food grade plastics to create a very robust and strong structure that's in UV stable, doesn't decompose. And what we've seen already in Wales, where we've had a prototype for 3 years, is that marine life rapidly settles out onto the surfaces. You start with what we call a marine slime of bacteria and other algae. That's then taken over by tube worms and barnacles, and then that's succeeded by sponges and other marine organisms, the colonial ones in particular. Lovely inner surface which the marine life likes to settle onto. You get the filter feeders which then pioneer the establishment of a new marine ecosystem. Rapidly after that you'll find wrasse and other rock-dwelling fish will move in, as well as fish fry, sheltering from predators and looking for places for to breed and to multiply. You also get octopus, lobster, brown crab, prawn as well. So all in all, you know, a massive benefit to the marine environment.
So how long have you been involved with this project?
So the project was started in 2017, where we heard that scallop dredging had been stopped in different parts of the UK, but the marine life had not had a benefit of the structures being put back in place for them to inhabit on the seabed. The sea hives themselves, though, are designed to be hung from man-made structures, piers and jetties, and also in marinas, to benefit fish fry that tend to be at the surface of the water rather than on the seabed. We've had a prototype in West Wales since 2018, and that's proved to be very successful at creating a new ecosystem around which invertebrates and fish can colonize and grow. And that's what we're emulating here in Weymouth, where we've got 4 very similar structures which will create the same benefits for the local environment and help to expand the seagrass meadow, which is of national importance. Here in Weymouth we have 2 structures that are made from 3 tubes. They're only half a metre long, and they're held together in a triangle. They will have limited impact, but will still be of benefit. We also have 2 that are made from 7 tubes, which are a larger structure, and they will increase the variety of habitats in the area and maximise the benefit of their inclusion under the pier here.
So what other locations around the UK would you like to see some of these structures put into place?
So now that we've established that there's an opportunity to improve the marine environment in and around Weymouth, we're seeking other locations, especially in marinas and harbours, where we can increase the biodiversity through the use of sea hive structures all along the south coast and hopefully up towards Scotland and across to Northern Ireland as well.
How pleased are you with the results that you've seen this morning?
So already, even though the sea hives have only been in the water since the middle of April, we're seeing a thick layer of algae establishing itself on the chain and on the upper surfaces. There were juvenile and other fish in and around the structures where I swam across to them just now, and we're also starting to see some of the filter feeding animals, the barnacles and the tube worms, starting to settle out as well. But at this stage they're very small, but they will increase in size and maturity through the year.